Hello everyone, welcome back to another video. My name is Javer, and a few days ago iOS 16 was released and I took a few days to test it out. And here's a video about all of the new features that it has and all of the hidden features that you didn't know about. So without wasting more time, let's get into it. So let's start with the major updates. First one is the lock screen customization. It's one of my favorites and one of the most amazing features in iOS 16. So how can you do it? It's by holding down on your lock screen and it will give you a menu tray from the existing designs that you have added. And you can go ahead and customize those. You can add more widgets to it. And now the notification bar also comes beneath, it doesn't come on top, now it's in the bottom of the screen. And you can also, from the lock screen, when you hold down, there's a little plus button which you can click, and then there will be ready-made wallpapers there for you to use, and it will pick up your personal images and add some depth effect to it. Depth effect is when the background is separated from the subject, so the timer comes behind the subject. So it gives this cool effect of timer being behind you. So it's one of the most prominent features that they have been showcasing in their videos and trailers. And my absolute favorite is that Earth wallpaper. It's quite amazing, the transition between lock screen and the home page. So in lock screen it's like far, and then when you go back to your home screen, it's just comes forward. So satisfying. So the next feature, visual lookup. It's another one of the most prominent features that they have been talking about and every other reviewer is talking about. So how it works, basically you can pick any of the photo, anything from the internet or your photos. You just long press your photo or the subject. Let's say it's your photo, so I'll just long press it, and then it will do its thing. It will have this cool animation with it. Will subtract the subject from the background. So you can open up another application and then you can just drop it there. Another simpler way is just to hold it down, and once you hold it down and it has done its thing, there will come a small pop-up saying copy or share, so you can just share it to someone, or you can copy and then just paste it somewhere. Both ways are fine. I think the second way is much more convenient rather than just taking it, dragging and dropping, because you're using two hands for phones, especially when you navigate through apps and then you have holded down the picture. It's quite cumbersome and it's not that efficient. So another feature that is the most awaited battery percentage, which first of all looks really weird because it gives the battery percentage and doesn't give a bar that shows that this much battery is left like in the normal phones, but iPhone is not normal. So yeah, jokes apart, you can enable it by going to settings, going to battery, and then just toggling the battery percentage option. And also, it's one of the most controversial features because it isn't available in iPhone 11 and XR. I guess it's also not available in SE. I guess I may be wrong, but these two phones, it isn't available in it. But it will be available in the next update, iOS 16.1, but it's still in beta testing, and they have confirmed that it will be available for the remaining iPhones that were left. So another subtle feature is the search option. It's already open. You don't need to go into settings to open it. Just when you are on home screen, there's a little small option of search. It will show you, it will say search there. Just click it and then you can just search your application and something on the browser. Yeah. So the features that I just talked about are the normal features that you already knew and you already saw in the trailers and all the reviews and the reviewers talked about. But there are more hidden features that you might have read about or you might have not seen. So let's just talk about those ones. Okay, so the first hidden feature is the haptic feedback from the keyboard. So it's quite easy to enable. So all you have to do is go into settings, and then sounds and haptics, and then you just scroll down, there's keyboard feedback, and there you can just select the sound or haptic. It's quite nice. It just gives you a little more vibration except for sound. So that vibration is quite subtle and quite satisfying. So the next hidden feature is the duplicate folder that they have added. So what it does is just looks at all of the pictures that look similar and just puts it in that folder. So you can just delete the duplicate photos from there. It's quite nice, it's quite cool, and it's a nice thing to have. They did the same thing for the contacts too. When I was scrolling around, I had this one pop-up notification telling me that I have these duplicate numbers. and I can go ahead and then just edit them and just remove one of them. Okay, so the next one is no Face ID in the App Store. It's not a feature, it's just a change. Now, you don't need your Face ID to download your application. You just need to input your password to your Apple ID, which is quite a little uncomfortable because we didn't used to add our password while downloading apps, and it made it easier for us to use Face ID rather than inputting your password. We often forget what password we kept. So it's a little hassle, but yeah, it's one of the changes in iOS 16 that I don't think many people have talked about it, but it's there. The second last one, say hello to Face ID in the Photos application.
Say hello to my little friend!
Now you require your Face ID to access your deleted and the hidden folder. You can go ahead and disable this option by going into settings and photos and then disabling your Face ID for deleted and hidden folder, which is quite convenient. So yeah, it's a good thing to have, but you can go ahead in the settings and disable it. So yeah, that's also a good thing if you are the only user of your phone. Okay, finally the last feature is the Wi-Fi passwords now can be seen in your settings. Congratulations, now you don't have to remember your password every time. So all you have to do is go into settings, then Wi-Fi, and then just click on your network, and there you can see the password to the network you are connected to, which is quite nice. It asks for your Face ID, so if someone else is trying to access it, they won't be able to use it. So yeah, it's a nice feature to have. So yeah, that's it for all of the iOS features. I'm sure there are a lot more features, a lot more small hidden features that you can find out on another video. These are just some that I found out when I was using my phone and then testing it. And if there are any other feature that you might have seen and I haven't mentioned, then yeah, comment down below and start a conversation and tell other people about it. So yeah, I guess that's it for the video. And if you liked the video, then give it a thumbs up and subscribe to the channel. And if you didn't like the video, just dislike it, I won't mind. If you love the content, then subscribe for more content like this, and I'll see you guys in the next video.